Hey friends, welcome to the Taste Toast Travel Podcast. We're your hosts and resident foodies and lovers of all things travel and exploration.
Grab your favorite beverage, get comfortable, and enjoy the journey with us.
Hello and welcome back to another cocktail hour on the Taste Toast Travel Podcast. I'm Tara.
And John.
I'm really excited for this particular cocktail hour. This is like our second one.
This is the second hour, yep.
Yeah.
And hour two of cocktail.
Second. I'm really excited for these two cocktails. And we chose these because in the theme of wine, cocktail, beverages, holidays, there's like a beverage holiday calendar, right? So there's
there's a holiday for every drink.
Yeah, essentially, right?
Or
So
day.
found out that it was, I believe, Aperol Spritz Day. Oh, I totally should have written this down. Anyway, it was like Aperol Spritz Day earlier this month. I think it was the 4th, I want to say. And then National Mai Tai Day, we found out, I believe was the 28th, if I'm remembering this correctly. Watch, I'm totally botching all of this. But anyway, both of these were this month. So, and they're two of our favorites, like all-time favorites.
Yep.
Very much up there.
Oh, yeah.
So we were like, duh. Gotta talk about these.
Totally.
So
let's talk.
We can just get right into it. Do you want to kick it off or do you want me to?
Yeah, I'll go.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah, Mai Tai.
Mm-hmm.
So tasty.
You introduced this to me.
What, a Mai Tai?
Yeah.
You'd never had a Mai Tai before me?
Truthfully, I don't know that I had. Because honestly, it's not...
So strange.
I appreciate Mai Tais now. We did our Hawaii recap, 2-3 months ago. When we were there, had some fantastic monkey pod Mai Tais, which
just
you
Mai
did
Tais
introduce.
in general. I had tons.
Yes.
Every place I went.
We had multiple Mai Tais. Those were by far the best, though, I will say.
Really good.
With the foam and everything, which I'm sure you'll touch on. But normal, like the ingredients in that drink don't initially call to me. They're not my favorites kind of on their own. And I think together, I was kind of like, I don't know. But yeah, it's delicious.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, it has a pretty old history.
Do tell.
And it's funny, actually. So it's called the Mai Tai.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're going to explain why that is, right? Because I don't.
Do you know where it was invented?
I feel like you've told me, to be honest, but I cannot remember.
I feel like I've told you too.
Yeah.
So
you definitely have. This is great. I'm like a blank slate going into this.
Yeah, I mean, it gives you like.
I don't remember anything.
The Mai Tai gives you like this idea that it's like some exotic island.
Yeah.
That it's like was invented there, right? It was invented in Oakland, California.
Stop!
Yeah.
That's our neighbor.
Specifically at Trader Vic's.
Okay.
The original Trader Vic's restaurant and bar.
What the hell?
Was at 65th and San Pablo Avenue in Oakland.
Oh my God, funny. Okay, I feel like you have maybe told me that. I completely escaped my brain. That's so funny.
But so the Trader Vic's is named after the patron, the owner, Victor Bergeron.
Okay.
And so he invented it in 1944.
Oh, that was going to be my next question.
So 1944.
So much shit happened in 1944.
World War II.
My dad was born.
Yeah. Drink was invented.
A lot of big events.
World events. So yeah, it's 1944.
Very legendary drink was created.
Victor, Trader Vic, he was at like his restaurant, and he was always known for being like this guy that he was creative and he had a great palate and he wanted to, make new drinks.
Right.
And so there were these, he said, this is a quote by him. So I'll read this quote. Okay. So it's very specific rum.
Yeah, that's
J.
very
Ray
specific.
and Nephew, 17-year Jamaican rum, which then he added lime, candy, rock candy syrup, and orgeat.
Okay.
Right?
Love orgeat. Yeah.
Oh, excuse me, some orange curacao as well. So orange curacao, those are the two main ingredients. Orange curacao and orgeat syrup.
Yeah.
With a little bit of lime and rock candy syrup. That's the original.
Wow, interesting.
So it wasn't like crazy, but it does have some like unique.
That's different.
Kind of ingredients like orgeat, right? A lot of people don't know what that is.
We will talk about orgeat with people. They're like, what?
It's basically almond syrup, but it's called orgeat. It's French orgeat syrup. It's delicious. And it's like the main thing in a Mai Tai that gives it to Mai Tai.
Yes.
It's like Mai Tai-ness.
You're so
For
official.
lack of a better word.
Very lacking in a better word.
And so he stuck a fresh branch of mint in there, and he gave it to his friends, right? So his friends were visiting from Tahiti.
Branch of mint?
Yeah, mint goes well with those flavor
I mean,
profiles.
sure,
Anyway,
but like
it keeps
you're
it
literally
fresh
just
and
kitchen
keeps
sinking
it
this
fresh.
thing. Okay.
And so then he gave it to his friends that were at his bar visiting. They're in town from Tahiti.
That's cool.
And so he's like, "Hey, I just thought of this, made up this drink. Like, can you try it? Tell me what you think." And they're like, "Okay." So he gives them the drink, and they taste it. And the first thing that one of them said was I'm gonna completely botch it, but it's Mai Tai. So it's Mai Tai Roa A. In Tahitian, this means out of this world or the best. And he said,
Okay.
and then he was like, "Well,
That
that's
ain't
what I named
going.
my drink, Mai Tai."
Okay, so I just dropped like the other,
He dropped the end of it
like
because who
the end or
can
two words or
say
whatever.
that? Yeah, so Mai Tai.
Wow. So it's like kind of a Tahitian name then, essentially.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it has a Tahitian name to it, Mai Tai.
Okay.
So, yeah, okay. So here,
Wow.
I'll read you
Cool.
the original formula by Trader Vic, 1944. 2 ounces of 17-year-old J. Ray and nephew rum over shaved ice. Half ounce Dukuiper orange curacao. Half ounce French orgeat syrup. And a quarter ounce of rock candy syrup. Add juice from 1 fresh lime.
That is so
Yeah,
specific.
juice of 1 lime.
We have got to go try that original at Trader Vic. We have to.
So the original Trader Vic's isn't there anymore.
Oh, really?
So I'm not. Yeah, I think there's like there's a Trader Vic's, but it's not like the original.
Okay, but they would make that though, wouldn't they? Like they
Sure,
have
they
to.
would of course make
Because
that.
like
Yeah.
so I'm thinking I really want to try the original of this, but like who's gonna have that stuff?
Yeah.
Like it's so.
And so yeah, I mean, obviously, yeah, Trader Vic's is still a thing. I mean, how many times you see Trader Vic's has their own brand of all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, sure.
Trader Vic's
That's
this,
true.
Trader Vic's that, and so. And it's called a Mai Tai, which literally just like lent itself to like tiki bars.
Island vibes. Yeah,
Just
no, completely.
tiki bar, right?
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
Mai Tai. It sounds Polynesian. It sounds
Yeah.
like, that sort of thing. And so apparently it became like an immediate hit. And it's funny, it was a hit very quickly and then it wasn't popular for a long time.
Yeah.
But it like hit real hard for a little while. And then it kind of got lost in the sauce essentially for a long
Right.
time. And then it came back.
I was gonna say, I feel like she's back.
And now it's like when you go to a tiki bar, like you try the Mai Tai, and that's how you know if it's a good tiki bar or not, is if it's a good Mai Tai.
I would agree. Yeah.
So
that's
that's
a
like
pretty
one
good
of the
indication.
things that you
One of the
rank
drinks.
a tiki bar is like, how good's the Mai Tai?
Mm-hmm.
So
Certainly in Hawaii.
apparently the rum that they use, the 17-year J.
yeah,
Ray
I want
and
to try
nephew,
that.
it doesn't exist anymore.
No.
Apparently,
well,
the drink became so
can't be that
popular
surprised, I
that
guess.
that rum was depleted worldwide.
What?
So that rum was like
Oh,
immediately
she's a
bought up
goner.
and used and like gone forever.
Oh.
And they said they did say that like the 17-year-old was like kind of a special edition, honestly.
So there
So
really
they didn't
wasn't
make a
to go
lot of
around
it anyway.
Oh,
But there's a
right.
15-year-old that you can get.
That's good.
Yeah, so but the original was a 17-year-old rum that is now lost to history.
Lost to time. Aw.
And
That's cool
so
though.
it was popular in the United States, but then it got popular in Hawaii
Yeah.
in 1953. Mind you, Hawaii wasn't even a state back then.
That's true.
In 1953.
When did they become a state? I can't remember. I was gonna
I
say, please tell me.
the late 50s,
Okay.
I think.
I can Google that.
I think it
Anyway, continue.
1958, 59 maybe.
Mm-hmm.
So he was contracted with a company to produce food and cocktail menu for the Royal Hawaiian.
1959, by the way.
Oh, I was right.
Yeah.
So he was contacted to produce a food and wine cocktail menu for Royal Hawaiian hotels on Waikiki Beach.
Mm-hmm.
And they basically were catering to all the tourists that are now just starting to go to Hawaii. Mind you, this is 1953. Like,
Yeah.
it's not an easy place to get to
No.
in 1953. I mean,
Jesus,
it probably
out there.
took a long time on an airplane to get to Hawaii, honestly. And so he made the menus and added 10 cocktails, including the Mai Tai, an exotic sounding drink. As a key selling point, he said it to be from Tahiti.
Stop.
Yeah.
That is false advertisement. That's
And
hilarious.
so because of it sounding so like
Oh my god, exotic.
it was like, ooh, what is a Mai Tai? You know?
Oh my god. That's so good.
There was, and so it was on the menu, but it wasn't like the key cocktail
Yeah.
on the menu. But it was still on the menu, and he put it every menu he made. He always added the Mai Tai, and so after time, it actually did become super super famous, and it became a sensation in Hawaii.
Yeah.
And national recognition came soon, including a 1959 column that declared that the Mai Tai was the top tourist tantalizer, which is kind of funny. And so then you remember the first ingredients. The original Hawaiian Mai Tai by Trader Vic
Yeah.
was 1950s roughly. So it was again juice of one lime,
Right.
orgeat, rock candy, orange curacao, and now for the first time you're seeing a light rum and a dark rum involved.
Yes.
Whereas the first one was just a like amber rum.
So slightly darker. Okay.
Yeah, not clear, but not like dark.
Right.
It was
somewhere
like
in the
amber,
middle.
right?
Okay.
Had a nice orange kind of tinge to it. So
Okay.
now in the 50s for this one in Hawaii, they are mixing both the light and the dark.
Are they trying to
rum.
like get amber and doing that? Like
Different flavors.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, of course.
So the light rum has like more, the dark rum has a way stronger flavor.
Sure. Yeah.
So you don't want to use all dark rum because it would be too
that'd be
heavy. So you want to use a little bit of
intense.
light and a little bit of dark. The dark just kind of richens it up, honestly.
Yeah, I would agree.
Gives it a really nice dark richness, kind of molasses.
Mm-hmm.
So again, there's been a lot of different iterations of the Mai Tai. A lot of Mai Tais now call for like pineapple juice and all these different fruit juices.
What is that? This is maybe a rhetorical question. I don't really expect you to know this, but like, why do people mess with drinks so much? Like,
because they feel like they want.
like,
there's reasons for it. So sometimes people just want to like make it their own.
Yeah.
They want to make it unique. This is like our version. Sometimes people think they're making it better when they're actually ruining it. It just depends. So like this one, the modern Royal Hawaiian Mai Tai has pineapple juice, orange juice, orgeat,
I wouldn't like
orange curacao, light rum, dark rum. So it's just adding pineapple juice and orange juice to the mix essentially.
Bummer.
And so the other one that we could talk about is the Monkey Pod Mai Tai, which
fire.
Not original by any means. Like not even close. It's probably one of the most unoriginal Mai Tais you can find, but so
whatever, they do it
good.
really well.
So it's basically a Mai Tai, but with the addition of a passion fruit foam, and there's a passion fruit puree involved as well.
Is there? I don't know if I realized that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But in Hawaii, they call it lilikoi.
Oh.
Which is passion fruit.
Oh, fun.
And
I
so
never knew that.
The foam, and then I do believe they have a bit of pineapple juice in theirs too.
I think maybe like a splash. Yeah. If it was, trust me, I'm not a pineapple juice girly, so I would know if there was like too much in there, and there wasn't too much in there. It was at least not according to my
It's not like a ton.
No, it wasn't a lot. If anything, it was maybe like a little splash. But honestly, that foam is, God, it's good. Yeah. Which is funny because I do not normally also like passion fruit stuff very much. And I was like, just all of it together. Oh, man, it was good. It was like 600 calories.
Oh, who cares?
Whatever it was. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah. I mean, they're delicious.
They're very good. Yeah.
And
there was a couple, at least that we had there, that I was very unimpressed by. Now, granted, I think I had like monkey pot in my brain, and that was like my standard.
Sure.
And yeah, so I've had a couple since then that have been like mediocre.
Man.
Or I could just tell they're like very...
Do you want to hear a crazy... It's called The Ultimate Mai Tai.
Okay.
By Kevin Crossman, who's apparently a famous bartender.
Okay.
It's a lot of things.
Oh.
1 ounce fresh lime juice, 1/2 ounce orgeat, 1/4 ounce demerara syrup, which is a syrup made from demerara sugar, which is like a darker kind of sugar. 1 ounce orange curacao, 1/2 ounce Appleton 12-year rum, 1/2 ounce Smith and Cross rum, 1/2 ounce of Planere OFTD rum.
Oh, for crying out loud!
1/2 ounce of Planere Jaimaka rum. And shake with crushed ice and pour into a double old fashioned with a mint sprig.
Is all of that necessary?
1, 2, 3, 4 different types of rum.
I don't.
But it equals 2 ounces altogether.
Yeah, because they're all 1/2 ounces.
Yeah, so it's 4 types of rum. Seems a bit superfluous, but what do I know? I'm not a bartender.
We're not. What am I trying to say?
one of the most classic people you'll ever meet.
I think
So
both of
I'm
us
totally
are, so.
fine with just like the original Trader Vic's,
Yeah, I'm dying
the
to try
story of
that.
the, the
Bummer.
old, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
So
It's fun to like branch out and kind of like make stuff your own. But like at what point then does it like just not, it's not the drink anymore?
Mhm.
Like his ultimately is, but I'm like borderline. I don't know.
yeah,
It just seems a little overcomplicated, but
it
whatever.
was,
You do you.
yeah, in the 40s,
I'd have
really
to try
was
it.
kind of popular, not really popular, but the 60s, the Mai Tai was the most famous tropical cocktail in the
Wow.
world and was
Not even
being
from a
asked for
tropical
in bars
place.
across America.
So funny. And then yeah, kind of like died out a little bit. I feel like
Yeah, it kind of
now
died
it's
out.
popular, but more on like vacation. Like I don't know that people are just ordering Mai Tais all willy nilly.
I
Like if
do.
they're just yeah, you're
My dad does.
You're kind of an exception.
Yeah, but Mai Tais are so. I feel like a lot of people don't know what a Mai Tai is.
I fell under that umbrella for a very long
Everyone's
time.
just like,
I
I
always
don't know
thought
what
it
Mai
was
Tai.
very
I don't like
tropical.
rum. I don't want it to be super, super
Yeah,
sweet.
yeah. Immediately you think of the rum but it's really,
Yeah,
it's
the
when done right, it's
yeah,
really not.
the making a good cocktail, it's not supposed to be.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be balanced, right? So
Mhm.
you have that sweetness, you have the sour, you
Yeah.
have the body from the alcohol, the heat, that
Right.
sort of thing from the alcohol. So it all balances each other out.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you've never had a Mai Tai, go to like a good tiki bar and try a Mai Tai. Oh, they're
Mhm.
so good. You just like sit there and you have a sip, even if it's like the dead of winter.
Yeah,
You go
it just kind
inside.
of takes you
Yeah,
somewhere,
you'll just have
like
like a Mai Tai and you're just like, oh, I'm on the beach in like, the
takes you to Tahiti
Caribbean or
maybe.
wherever, It's just like,
Yeah.
it so gives you that tropical vibe.
It's a vibe.
And it just hits when you want to be on the beach so bad.
Yeah,
And then when you
definitely
are on the
does.
beach and you have it, it's so much better.
Exponentially better. That's
Oh,
true. Or something with an ocean view.
yeah, they're just really good.
Yeah.
Good.
It's a great cocktail.
Mai
It's kind of
Tai.
an underrated cocktail, I would say, in a lot
I
of
mean,
ways.
yeah,
Again,
it's in its own
easy to do
category,
raw,
right? Because
but
I feel like you have like cocktails and then there's like tiki cocktails, right?
yeah,
So
like Blue Hawaiian,
yeah,
whatever.
Blue
Like
Hawaiian,
yeah.
Sex on the Beach, Mai Tai, that sort
I
of
used to drink
thing.
Sex on the
Yeah,
Beach all
Tequila
the time.
Sunrise,
Used
all
to.
that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah, that you associate those a little bit more with
Right.
that. Yeah. Or yeah. I was gonna say, or you're 19 years old like me and you don't know what you're ordering, and I
Yeah,
would just get Sex
rum
on the Beach
punch,
because I just
Planters punch,
because I
like
didn't know what I
all
was
kinds
doing.
of stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I feel like a lot of people, I'm not sure why. I feel like there might be like some people just don't want fruity drink maybe, and
Yeah.
it's not even like that fruity.
I wouldn't. Yeah, and trust me,
I've
as
had
someone who
way
is
fruitier
like
drinks.
sensitive to fruity stuff, because
Yeah.
I'm not like a super fruit forward person. Yeah, can confirm it's really not. It's not that bad.
It's
It's
very
not that.
well balanced. I mean,
Yeah, it is. When done right,
because it has the
absolutely.
orgeat, and orgeat, it's such
Yeah.
an interesting flavor. It's not fruity per
No,
se.
I wouldn't call it fruity at all. It's almondy.
Yeah, but
If
it's
anything.
weird that
I know.
it's hard because it's like if you're not familiar with it, like it's like what does almonds smell like? It's not like almond milk. It doesn't smell like that.
No, definitely
it's yeah, it's a very distinct aroma and
Yeah.
taste. When you taste it or smell it, you immediately know like, oh, that's almond syrup.
Yes.
Like
I know. I can like smell it
Yeah,
right
there's
now.
no
and I
mistaking
can't-
it.
Yeah.
But it gives that characteristic to the drink.
hmm
And without it, it would just be weird and not taste good.
It wouldn't taste right. No.
But with it,
It really
just like makes the
rounds
drink.
it out. Yeah. Another great cocktail involving orgeat. We've talked about this on the podcast before, I think, but the Army Navy.
Yeah, which is one of the most
Gin.
obscure cocktails
That's
you could ever.
a pretty obscure one.
It's
That
gin,
is-
lemon juice, orgeat, and then like a couple
one other
dashes of
thing.
bitters,
Yeah.
arotic bitters.
So good, you guys.
It's
This
very good,
episode is
yeah.
not about Army Navies, but it should be because it's another really good drink.
The episode's loosely on orgeat.
Apparently, we're going into a lot of detail on
Yeah.
orgeat. It's a very underrated.
But it's also spelled, so for you that
Oh yeah,
the
it's
French have a
kinda
word for
crazy.
everything. So it's orgeat, but it's orgeat. I remember when I was learning about it, I was like
Orgeat?
I thought it was orgeat.
Or
Yeah, like orgeat. And then one of my best friends that
Speaks French.
Fluent French, he said the word. He said the word orgeat, and I was like, holy shit, that's how you actually say it. That makes perfect sense.
Oh my
Orgeat.
God.
I
You
was saying
never know
orgeats like a
looking at it.
dweeb.
That's
Mhm.
orgy.
Orgeat, because that's how it's spelled.
Oh my god.
O-R-G-E-A-T.
American.
Orgeat. It's orgeat.
Orgeat. Yeah.
French for almond.
Oh.
I have no clue if that's true.
Oh, well, don't. Okay, yeah, don't go spewing
I wonder. I don't know.
false facts.
Wouldn't that be something?
Anyway, that was a really interesting story.
Yeah, pretty cool.
That was a cool history.
Yeah.
I did not know that. That makes me kind of sad we can't taste the original, like super, super original, but could maybe get something close.
I mean, you can get as close as just because you don't have the
that
17-year-old
specific.
rum.
I know. We'll survive first world problems. Yeah.
Definitely.
Cool.
I
On to
hope
me.
you learned something, and now
I
it's your
learned plenty.
turn.
Yeah. Well, like I said, talking about good old Aperol Spritz, and I have my Amalfi Coast shirt on to get us in the mood to go to Italy. Going from Tahiti/Oakland, California to our favorite country in the world, Italy. And
where all the, what are they called? Basic
white bitches go to
go
vacation,
to
like
have a
myself.
spritz. We told the story about you ordering a spritz at that one bar,
Oh,
right?
we don't need to talk about that.
That was the best.
Okay, whatever.
We did say that, I think.
Yes, we've talked about that.
She tried to order a spritz at like one of the best cocktail bars in Italy. It was hilarious. And the bartender literally looked at her and went, "What?" And I said, "No, she didn't say anything. Don't. No, she wants this
needs
drink.
another minute.
She wants this one." Pointed to the most fucking crazy convoluted drink. Like,
my
oh,
God,
okay.
that I can't even remember now. I just remembered it was really good.
God, that was
That
ridiculous.
was super funny. Just goes to show how passionate I am about
Jesus.
this beautiful drink.
No, I feel like you fall into this a lot, but a lot of people do this, and you fall into it a lot too. Is like you go to a bar and you get overwhelmed and intimidated, so you're just like, I'm gonna order what I know.
False.
No.
Do you know? I'm insulted. Usually I branch
ordered a
out.
spritz at a.
That was one time where I didn't know what I was doing, and okay.
You've gotten better.
That was an anomaly.
You got better.
Pretty much anywhere we go, unless I'm desperately in the mood for a spritz,
I'm not saying you order
We'll branch out and try
spritz
something
everywhere
else.
you go.
Gotcha.
I'm just saying you.
But would
order,
I?
You
Sure.
order stuff that you're familiar with. When you're
Well, things I
when you're
like, sure.
under pressure.
Well, okay, yeah, whatever. Anyway, the
Okay.
Aperol Spritz is worth it. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, love this drink. It's very summery. As summer is winding down, felt like the perfect time to talk about it. It has a much shorter history than yours.
I figured.
Not much shorter, but it's short.
Was
But
it
it's
invented
still kinda
by
cool.
a white girl from LA named
Not
Jessica?
even
Oh.
remotely close?
Hmm.
Okay, you're actually going to be pleasantly surprised.
Was her
I'm
name
going to put you in your place right now.
more exotic than that?
No, it was invented by... Stop ruining my story. Okay, shh. All right. The story of this drink dates back to, guess when?
1990. Oh.
You're so off.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Older or younger?
Way older.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. 19.
You don't know the history of this drink, clearly.
67.
No.
Further
Okay.
back?
Okay. Let me tell my little story.
1942.
Dates back to 1919.
Oh, that's much older than I thought it would be.
Yeah. And a pair of entrepreneurial brothers from the town of Padova, near Venice. For those who don't know where that is. So, Luigi and Silvio Barbieri took over their father's liqueur company in 1912, and after 7 years of experimenting, they finally settled on the orange aperitif we know today.
Are you doing the history for Campari right now?
I might be.
That's
Aperol. No, Aperol.
That's
hold
the
on,
history of
hold
Campari.
on. Okay, I might be slightly wrong on my timing.
That's Campari was invented in 1919.
Wait, stop. Okay, hold on. Let me get through this. Okay, yeah, I'm just realizing I think I do actually have my timeline wrong. Anyway, let me continue educating you. So by infusing orange,
Yeah, you're literally talking about Campari.
I'm talking about Aperol.
No, you're
actually.
not.
Okay, anyway,
It's completely different.
by fusing orange peels. Okay, well then maybe do you know how to pronounce this? Gentian root? Is that it? Is that did I say that right?
Genetian.
Genetian root. Okay, bitter rhubarb and
Those bugs.
cincocha.
The bugs?
Yeah, what is it?
Those are red bugs that gave Campari its
Oh no,
red.
it's a tree bark used to give tonic, it's distinctive taste.
Oh, okay. Well, what about the red bugs?
I don't say anything about.
Oh,
Okay, well, hold on. Aperol was born. So we are talking about Aperol.
Okay.
Campari comes into this. Hold on. So it still lacked its signature spritz recipe, obviously, though the history of the spritz in northern Italy dates back to the 19th century when the region was controlled by the Austro-Hungarian Empire. Stay with me. Soldiers from other areas of the empire found Italian wines particularly strong and therefore added water. Aperol was a development of this, where the local fizzed wine, Prosecco, was mixed with water and an additional aperitif.
Hmm.
So the brand, Aperol is a brand, saw more success in the 1950s. The first Aperol television commercial aired, and more importantly, in the long term, the recipe for the famous Aperol Spritz cocktail was born.
Okay.
So, yes, you were kind of right with the 1950s.
Mm-hmm.
So the traditional recipe is a third of a glass of Aperol, a half a glass of Prosecco, and a splash of seltzer water, and a pickled green olive. And
I don't like that.
yeah, no, me neither. An orange slice and 2 cubes of ice.
I like that.
There is now typically more Aperol, of course, more ice, and no olive.
No olive.
Obviously.
Gross.
So Aperol's story changed in 2003 when it was bought by fellow Italian aperitif Campari.
That makes sense.
So there you go. And began being served in the large, thin-stemmed wine glasses, or some version of that we know today. But before that, it was served in this, sturdy rock tumbler,
sure.
which were, there's actually a quote, which were indestructible and could be slammed down on the counter of an osteria.
Love that.
Yeah.
So practical.
It's kind of fun having that in that glass. I could see it.
Osteria. That's funny.
Osteria.
Osteria.
Sorry. Yeah. So, I mean, arguably the most Instagrammable drink of all time. I think we can all agree.
It's definitely basic.
For us basic ladies out there. And men. We don't discriminate here.
A spritz.
Yeah. So, okay. So
and
I
a big
kind of.
goblet.
Yes. I just always think of the Italian restaurant that we go to in Napa like every month. And I
Yeah,
get
you
my
get a spritz.
and it's just
and
a big old
goblet.
Goblet of Aperol.
Yeah, Prosecco and Aperol.
So now it's a pretty simple ratio. So typically, I guess some people might have different measurements here.
It's like
but
a mimosa. Everyone has their own thing.
kind of things of it. Mimosa for me is basically just champagne or sparkling wine. It's basically no orange juice.
Mm-hmm.
So this is 3 ounces of Prosecco, 2 ounces of Aperol, 1 ounce of sparkling or club soda water. Serve over ice with a orange slice for garnish. It sounds about right.
Fair enough.
So wanted to mention some alternatives here because I feel like this has gotten very trendy and this could inspire some people here today. So because honestly, a lot of people, I actually know multiple people that don't like Aperol specifically. They think it's too bitter.
More people like Aperol than Campari, though.
Yes, definitely.
Because Campari
I
is
like Aperol. I am
way
not
more bitter.
Yeah, you and your sister are the only people I know
I
that
love
kind of
Campari.
like Campari.
I'll just drink Campari and soda.
Campari
like,
and soda. Yeah,
so
I've
good.
tried it. It's
delicious.
It's too much for me. But you know what? I do
Aperol is
love
just not strong.
aperitifs from Northern Italy. Canapes and stuff. I love it. It just, yeah, I guess kind of depends on which one. But anyway, it's beautiful. So, but if someone is not vibing with how a spritz can sometimes be a little bit bittersweet depending on how it's made.
I think it's too sweet.
I think it's a little overly sweet as how it's made. Because I think depending on the bar and stuff like that, they might make it slightly on the sweeter side or slightly less Aperol because knowing people's tastes. But you'll like this one, a Campari Spritz. So obviously the more darker, bitter, bolder swap. So you just swap 1-to-1 with Aperol and Campari, obviously. Garnished with a lemon instead of an orange as well for kind of a sharper edge. You should try that one time. I wonder if you'd like it.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
There's also I'm going to get more into this one. There's some fun facts I have on this next one, but a select Spritz Veneziano, the original Venetian version, which is drier and more complex. I'm going to talk about that in a second. For a more floral and kind of fruity twist, there is, I do love this one, the Hugo Spritz, made with elderflower liqueur like Saint Germain.
Yep.
Love her. Prosecco, mint, and lime. So freaking good. So for those who, I have a little note here, trending hard with influencers.
I saw Saint Germain just had like a commercial.
Yeah.
It was about the Hugo Spritz.
They're big. Saint Germain right now, it's like, yeah.
It was a famous actress in the commercial. What was her name?
Yeah, I can't think of it right now either. But yeah, elderflower stuff, like it's
Not a
been having a
huge
moment, I feel
elderflower
like.
fan.
Yeah,
I don't hate it, but it's
I
just
like
like,
it. I
I'll have
mean,
it if it's there, I
in
guess.
cocktails like this, I
Yeah.
think it's really good. In moderation, as they say.
Mhm.
And then another one, which I've definitely had many times. This is not new, but a limoncello
Mhm.
spritz,
Mhm. Mhm.
or it says or elderflower spritz, but like I feel like we kind of just touched on
Same,
that. But
same.
basically, you swap in limoncello. Oh, where we went for Mother's Day, that Italian restaurant down in different part of the Bay Area, wherever we
Yeah.
were. Fantastic restaurant. We'll have to try and
You
remember
had a
which one that was.
limoncello spritz?
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
so good. Yeah. So that's another one that's really good, refreshing, kind of summery. And then here's just a few, I actually have several. So here's some just creative mixes from some top bars. So a blood orange spritz.
Yeah, I was wondering
That could
about,
be
yeah,
fun.
I've had one of those.
I like blood orange stuff. I feel like that would be good. So it's blood orange gin and a
Oh.
balsamic twang. This
Oh,
is from
cool.
Dante in New York.
Interesting. I
That
love a
sounds,
balsamic. Yeah.
yeah, that'd be kind of interesting. I'll have to look that one up. I'm gonna mispronounce this.
Mm-hmm.
Pure Gint spritz, Gynt. Pure Gint spritz. But anyway, it's out of Oslo. So it's kind of a
Oh,
savory candy
yeah.
twist with a
Didn't know.
salted caramel cordial.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. I don't know about that one.
Huh.
Also a Parisian spritz. I would love this one. It's Lele Blanc.
Ooh,
Did I pronounce that right?
you
Lele?
did.
Yeah.
Lillet.
Oh God. Why do I always do this to myself? Every freaking episode. I have something I can't pronounce. Noyau de Poissy?
Oh, yeah, vermouth.
Did I mess that up? How do you say that? Noyaud de
Oh, wait, wait, wait.
Poissy.
How do you, yeah. Yeah, spell that again, the first one?
Noyau.
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 Okay.
Go on. De Poissy.
Pois. Pois.
Pois?
Pois. I don't know
You
what
just
that.
don't pronounce the Y? Okay, anyway, we're getting
I
really
don't
in the
know.
weeds here.
Poissy?
But anyway,
I don't know.
don't even know what that is.
Doesn't
So I'll have to
even
look that up. But
sound
anyway,
like.
it's a very sleek take on that, very French.
Mm.
And then this one would be interesting. This is from Buenos Aires. It's another one I'm going to mispronounce. No, I see. I always go to Italian. I can't like turn my brain into Spanish. It's cordial
Cordial.
Cordillera. The double L is tripping me up because you don't do that in Italian. Anyway, it's mountain herbs, pear cordial, dry vermouth. So it's very refreshing and herbaceous.
Sounds like it.
God, please nobody come at me with how I'm pronouncing things today. This is embarrassing. For seasonal and kind of novel spritzes, you're not gonna like this one. Frapperol spritz.
I despise that.
A frozen slushy Aperol treat for hot days. Oh God, that's funny. And then for some low or no alcohol options, obviously there's like a non-alcoholic one, like a Martini and Rossi Vibrante. I think they say here.
They have like little bottles now.
Oh, that are like non-alcoholic ones.
Yeah, like non-alcoholic
Yeah.
spritz, and apparently they're like so popular.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Well, there's a lot of sober curiosity going on, so there's probably that. Yeah. And then another one listed is Wilderton Citrus Aperitivo.
Yeah.
That's from Fruit and Wine. And the Crodino Spritz, using the Campari Group's own non-alcoholic bitter, Crodino, in place of Aperol. Very bubbly and citrusy.
Interesting.
I'll have to try that at some point. That's interesting. So just a couple really quick little fun facts. So I mentioned the Venice, quote, real spritz debate. So here's a little insider tea for you. If you are in Venice and you order a spritz, the bartender might actually look at you and ask, Aperol, Campari, or Select. So the reason for that is because Aperol isn't technically the original spritz of Venice.
What is?
So I think I mentioned that. So kind of what I was saying earlier. So Venetians say the real one uses Select, a slightly more bitter aperitivo that was invented right there in Venice. So if you want to sound like a local, if you're in Venice and not be like a super basic biatch like myself, do not order an Aperol Spritz in Venice. Order a Select Spritz, and you'll look way cooler and look like you know what you're talking about.
No,
I think that's really cool, and also
heard
just
of
to try something more local and more, you know what I mean?
Never even heard of Select.
I almost like I feel like I have, but then I don't know that I've ever had it. So yeah, and then and also just Aperol has origins as kind of a health drink. So little fun fact: when Aperol was created in 1919, it was actually marketed as a health drink.
Yeah, I imagine because of all the
or
Herbs
just
and
yeah. Well, and like I was saying
roots
earlier about
and
Ganape and stuff like that, like
herbaceous
that's
and
exactly what all those
mhm,
a lot of
mhm.
them are for. So I'm not an expert on that, but I know roughly. But like so many cocktails that started off as medicine made with herbs, roots, and botanicals to aid in digestion. But little did they know they would eventually become the unofficial drink of every European and American wannabe summer. It's a great cocktail.
There you go.
I wish I had one in my hand right now, but I don't.
I'm not a big fan. I don't know.
Oh, you're no fun.
I don't know.
One
Kinda
last thing I was
boring.
going to say before we wrap up is, and this is totally not cocktail related, but something fun kind of in like the travel culture realm that also has to do with Italy
Oh.
is the Il
Oh,
Palio
yeah,
in
yeah.
Siena just happened. So that was
And
on
who
the,
won?
I don't know, I forgot to
Oh,
look. Oh, I know. So the reason I bring that up is because I was just
I'll
going to
look.
mention that John and I went there in 2018 when we were living at a winery just outside of Siena at that time. And it was an incredible experience. Highly, highly, highly recommend going if you can ever swing it. Yes, it is really busy. Yes, the crowds are insane.
But they do it
Yes,
twice a
it's
year.
very hot. Yes, they do. And actually,
July 2nd and August
I think
16th.
they were adding a third date. Am I wrong about that?
Doesn't say.
Okay. Those are the two like classic dates, and this is like obviously however many hundreds of years old this horse race, most famous horse race. I would venture to almost say in the world,
The
really.
Goose.
Oh, the goose. Okay.
The Goose won on July 3rd.
Okay. Who just won the August? Because I think it was the 16th. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
You just said right. The one that won when we were there was La Lupa.
La Lupa.
That was really cool. And also, what was really cool about that was the day of.
So the Contrada del Val di Montone, the Ram.
Oh, the Ram. Okay.
So Val di Montone is Valley of the Ram.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we
So.
should have put that together.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Cool. That was kind of fun. Anyway, just from like a travel perspective, it's definitely, kind of one of that, maybe not once in a lifetime, but it's a really unique event
Yeah,
that
super cool.
if you have the opportunity to go, definitely recommend, but drink lots of water.
Yeah, and don't leave.
What do you mean don't leave?
If you leave, you can't get your spot.
Oh, true. Yes.
And you can't, and hopefully it's not a hot day because you can't put an umbrella up to block the sun.
So we like bought an umbrella at this little like Flying Tiger store, if anyone's familiar with those. And we bought one like midway through the day because we saw other people with umbrellas. But then, yeah, like, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 hours before the event, I remember them coming around and like making everyone, which is honestly crazy to me. Like, I could see it getting closer to the event or whatever. Like, yeah, you don't want to be whacking people in the head, but standing out there for that long,
2 to 3
like,
hours till the race, they're still doing like all the ceremonies and parades and all that kind of stuff.
I think that was like an hour before. No, 2 or 3 hours. We were still chilling there, just waiting because we wanted to get a spot like right on the, the rim
fence,
and everything, which we did. But it was, we were really dedicated to that.
My
spot.
suggestion is spend more money and get a grandstand ticket.
Yeah, it's
Throw
pretty
money at that
expensive. I
problem.
could see
Like 200 euros for a ticket, whatever.
Yeah, but I don't know. Yes, I agree to an extent. It'd probably be really cool to see it from like kind of bird's eye view, that kind of a thing. But I will say it was really cool being right there in the thick of it. Not necessarily with like people all bombarding you and like kind of on your back against the
that was
the outer
lot,
rim
but
thing, but
it was
just to
cool.
be right there. The horses are going past you. They're like a
you
foot
could
away
reach
from
out
your
and
face.
touch them. Yeah,
You feel like, the wind of it passing you, and it was just like, wow. And you're really just kind of in it, and people celebrating and stuff, and you're not from there, but you like, I don't know, kind of prideful, and it's really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, that also happened this week. So I was gonna say I'd be remiss if I did not mention that because we've done that. I can speak to how cool it is. So
yeah, it's pretty fun.
Recommend if you're ever in the Siena area in July
you have
or
the means,
August.
I highly recommend it.
Can do it. Yeah. But anyway, all right, that's all we got for you today. So hopefully you enjoyed those little history lessons. Yours was much more organized than mine was, I'm not gonna lie. But hopefully you still walked away with something.
Leave us a little thing in the comment. Vote who was better.
Please don't do that. Between my background and the way I pronounce things today, no, that's embarrassing. I need a nap. No, don't do that. But do tell us if you've tried one or both of these, or if you like one or both of these cocktails, and I feel like most people have tried a spritz at this point, but I don't know.
Yeah.
There's probably plenty of people out there that, don't like it, or like I said, aren't huge
Maybe.
Aperol people, so maybe not. But yeah, Aperol Spritz season, man, it's kind of winding down. Makes me sad.
So
But
is
I
Mai
am kind
Tai
of ready for
season.
fall. We're gonna have some fun fall cocktails.
Fall
It's gonna be really good.
cocktails.
But anyway, all right. Thank you guys for joining us for this little episode of Cocktail Hour number 2, and we will see you guys in next week's episode.
Cheers.